Hello YouTube. Today I want to talk about the dangers of talking to COs. I don't mean just saying hi or something as they go by or what's up or whatever. I mean literally getting in a conversation with them all the time. We call him Jeffers. He's jeffing with the COs again, jeffing with the guards, jeffing with the 5-0. But there's many reasons. Number one is people are going to look at you like you're a rat, like you're telling on somebody. Let's say somebody's doing something in a cell and you know about it. You know, you've talked to them, you've seen them doing it, and then you are talking to the guards, and it may not even be related to that. You're just talking to them, and then the guards come in and shake that guy down and find whatever he was doing, had going on in there. They're going to look at you as, man, I just saw him talking to the guards, you know, and then they come in. So you don't want to do that. A lot of people in prison tend to think that talking to the guards will somehow give them protection, and it doesn't. I've seen people attacked when they're right next to the guards, right next to them, and so that's no guarantee. You got to realize that the prisoners outnumber the guards by a long shot. So that's not a protection thing. You know, it just doesn't make sense. You're going to get a bad rap for talking to them. People are you're going to be, at the very least, going to be ostracized. But like I said, if anything happens, then people are going to look at you. You know, they're automatically going to think that you're telling. You know, sending kites in and stuff. You know, you got to be careful about doing that too. Even if it's for an innocent reason, you know, you're trying to find out something about something that's going on with you. People sometimes will think that if you're sending kites to the caseworker that you're telling. But another reason, and this is kind of odd, and this has to do with female officers, and it's double. If you're talking to female officers a lot, which a lot of people do, the male guards, other staff members are going, I don't know what that was, other staff members are going to think that you're trying to manipulate the female officer, trying to get in a relationship with her or whatever, and you could get thrown into the hole for this investigation, you know. They do that type of thing. They'll put you in the hole and ask questions later. So, I've often been asked, why didn't you try to get up on any of the female officers? And that was one of the reasons. But there's another reason too. Prisoners get very jealous. I mean, if you have some, it's hard to explain, but you'll have some prisoners that will think that just because a female officer said hi to them or something, or it doesn't even have to be a female officer, it could be a nurse or anybody, that female likes them. And therefore, they get it in their head, somehow or another, that that's their woman. So if you get talking to this female officer, and one of these guys is thinking like that, he's going to approach it. You know, I've seen fights over this. I've seen bloodshed over this. It's stupid because, you know, the female officer may not even be interested in the guy, but because in his mind she is, it can lead to a dangerous situation. You may be just saying innocent things to the woman. You know, you may not even be on that level. You may just be asking about something, you know, And this guy's in his, oh, he's trying to get up on my woman, you know. It's crazy how they think. I remember one time going into medical. I was taking dicyclomine, you know, for my IBS, and there was two guys in front of me, two black guys, and the one tells the other one, he goes, "Watch how I play this." So he gets up there to the window and he tells the nurse, "Hey Karen, how you doing today?" And she goes, "I'm fine." And he goes, "You doing all right?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm doing all right." She gives him meds, and he turns to his buddy and says, "See how I played that?" And even this guy busted out laughing. He goes, "Man, you didn't do nothing. You know?" He said, "You just asked how she was doing. You didn't do nothing." And me and the dude started laughing. And he gets mad at both of us. "You all just jealous, that's all. You all just jealous because she likes me." Anyway, he leaves, and the next guy gets up there and he's laughing. The nurse is just shaking her head like this. But that's the type of mentality a lot of people get. You know, they get it in their head that a female officer or nurse or whatever likes them, and that's their woman. And also, another thing, this happens more often than people think. Females getting in sexual relationships with the prisoners. But what will happen when you do that is you're going to get caught sooner or later. It seems like it always happens, at least in the cases I know. And many times it's from other people that are jealous sending little notes to the guards. Hey, you know, they're doing something, you know. And it brings attention to them. And they get caught. Or sometimes, I ain't going to use the word, you guys will probably know what it is. Most of you will. But they'll try to block the guy who's having the relationship with the female. They'll try to block them from being able to do anything. And they do that just by staying around them. Nobody's going to do anything when there's other people around. So they'll try to stay close by and keep them from doing something. And it's all because of jealousy. And they'll be having their buddies send kites to, even they'll do it too. You know, they'll try to get a bunch of people sending kites, you know, try to get these people in trouble. And I've seen it happen. The one time I didn't see it happen was a friend of mine was having a relationship with a female guard, and she quit before they could get fired. You know, there's just all kinds of reasons why not to talk to the COs. You know, now there's people that are trying to get guards and stuff to bring stuff in. It's not just a sexual thing. They're wanting to bring things in. They want things that it's not into prison, so they can have it, nobody else will have it. Or they're trying to get contraband in. But, and I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying you have to be careful because somebody's going to tell on you. I mean, it happens every time. But what I was telling you earlier, a friend of mine was having a relationship, and she quit before they could fire her or they get caught or anything, and I think they actually ended up getting married, but that's very rare, you know. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, and see you next time. Bye.